Every day we make choices big and small, but no matter the scale that we make those life decisions on, it will always affect the environment around us. People often have the mentality that one negative effect is nothing in the grand scheme of life. But if everyone has that mentality, then what? It's important to think about multiple aspects on how people affect the environment.
I think we consume like around the millions, almost to the billions, especially with how popular fast fashion is in our world right now. Although I do think that since 2020, we are able to sustain ourselves from getting fast fashion and rather going to like thrift stores and buying like secondhand clothing off of people and stuff like that, rather than like relying on fast fashion, especially like Shein. I know that like whenever there's like something that they have that isn't sold as much, they like literally dump it out. So yeah.
Buying clothes has never been easier. 80 billion items are manufactured every year.
We're putting too much product out there, most of that product ending up in landfill.
So-called fast fashion allows consumers to buy more, but they're wearing these garments less often and disposing of them at an unprecedented rate.
I would say I'd consume about probably like around the tens, like probably almost 100. But I don't quite consume that much often. I feel like I consume a good amount. I usually tend to buy at thrift stores. And on the rare occasion that I do buy from branded clothing, I usually buy from Hollister. I really like their jeans. I really like their material. It's really nice. Negatively impacted our environment. I feel like with recent architecture where they put like spines or like bumps on like sitting benches to prevent people from sleeping on them and disturbing the peace. I also think as well with modernization, everything is just more bigger and plainer. And I think recycling keeps our world less polluted, more cleaner, and also, but I think it just helps us be more habitable. It doesn't affect the sea life as well. Like it prevents from turtles or other sea animals from getting hurt and eating these like plastics that should have been recycled, and then they just digest it and it's hard for them to digest it. I would say probably, I think recycling metals, like cans, like soda cans, maybe a compost bin, starting to throw away like peels and stuff like that. Maybe even like start growing a garden. I can just grow my own vegetables, my own fruit, my own things like cilantro. I think it's just made us, I think AI has just made us more, dumber with our world and also our knowledge, how to take in knowledge, because if it's not told by us like simply, we won't understand it. AI facilities impact the wildlife in such horrible ways. Like they're taking up water spaces where animals drink from, and because they don't have areas to drink from, they have to rely on going to other places to go drink at, and sometimes that can cause a disturbance within neighborhoods, or it could possibly even disturb like other habitats that other animals might have, especially if it's like predators. I feel like it's made a more negative outcome in our society, our way that people are just relying on it instead of actually maybe like finding people who are good at doing stuff. I know a lot of companies that I've seen use AI for art and all this stuff, when you can easily hire an amazing, talented, unique artist to do all this artwork for you, yet you still rely on a machine to do it because it's just easier and it's less complicated. I also think it's just taking away our form of actually processing things and going to like read more about stuff.
Most AI companies today do not license the majority of their training data. They use web scrapers to find, download, and train on as much content as they can gather. They're often pretty secretive about what they do train on, but what's clear is that training on copyrighted work without a license is rife.
I feel like we should care because, well, I mean, we weren't the first we weren't the first species to really be here in this planet, and they were more so the foundations of what we have right now. So I believe it's important because it's like one of the foundations, it's like one of the first things that really came to Earth, or like I guess came to be, and is still in production to this day. So I mean, without it, I mean, we wouldn't even have trees or like grass or any nature-esque things around us. But I actually do. I have like some chickens. Yeah, we get like eggs from them. But besides gardens, though, we don't. We don't have a garden, but we do have chickens, though. They impact the ocean by, I guess, giving fishes and I guess just like groups of fish, or more so aquatic animals, like a place that you can call home. I think a lot, or I'm guessing a lot, because well, like how plastic is more so like a growing thing. I mean, it's basically in everybody, so, or it's in every household. So, I mean, I'm assuming that I at least like expose. I mean, like around like maybe by using more like glassware in a way. I guess like non-plastic as well. Like it's just like sustaining and renewing anything that we have around the house. I guess by not building around, I mean, maybe building around it. Maybe, I guess, I just not touch it at all and stuff, since there are, you know, many, like, I guess, like, bugs, you know, like more smaller creatures that also live within forests, so, yeah.
Allow this documentary to let you dig deep into your own morals and beliefs. It's never too late to change or try something new to say thank you to the earth.